In the United States, the number of people experiencing homelessness on a single night in 2024 was the highest ever recorded.
And community members continue to count those experiencing homelessness on a single night, and that's happening tonight in Sioux City. KTV's community impact reporter Taylor Deckard shares how this number can influence funding for the homeless over the next year.
A snapshot of Sioux City's homeless population. The point-in-time count isn't a perfect number, but works to understand how many homeless are on Sioux City's streets and stay in local shelters.
It's not a perfect barometer of homelessness in our community, but it's one way that we use to track the changes over time.
Rather than only asking where people slept the night before, for the first time, they will be going into the encampments. This is where many of the homeless gather when they stay outside in the elements.
They want to meet people where they are, so not everybody that stays in an encampment accesses resources. So this is one way for the resources to reach to them. So we've got...
They take along bags of donated items like blankets, snacks, and resources to the population staying outside right now. The following day, the team will still follow up during breakfast and lunch at establishments asking, where did you sleep last night?
People would go to the Gospel Mission for food or Soup Kitchen for food or other places.
We've talked to individuals that have slept under bridges and in parks and probably throughout the city of Sioux City or other cities.
From last year's count, there were 275 people counted at local homeless shelters and 20 people who were considered unsheltered. This number brought in a little over $930,000 for homeless assistance in 2024.
And they do impact how much funding we get.
For the last 8 months, community members have addressed on how we can do more.
But what has come out of that is an obvious need for more affordable housing units. We just don't have enough. That's been a big push, especially in our office, but across the community.
Volunteers know that with the change in the way they do the count, it might change the results.
I have mixed feelings. I hope that they stay consistent to show that it's not getting worse, but I also hope that we're effective in our counting, which may mean that we see a jump in the numbers.
In Sioux City, Taylor Deckard, KTIV News 4.
And the year that had the highest count of unsheltered homeless was 2009 with 30 people. And for the highest shelter count, it was back in 2011 with 344 people.